What's your life goal, and have you achieved it?
Yeah, I married you.
Aw, gross.
You really need to go out there and make sure the whole world hates you. Oh, perfect.
My butthole is all over the internet.
A fine wine. She keeps me in the basement and pulls me out when she needs me.
If I drink Sambuca, he's getting it.
I bought a case.
Can tell a lot about a person by the way their tits, pussy, or dick looks.
You come near my cheeks and it's not going to be a good day for you, homie. This is going to be special.
Welcome to the Two Onions podcast with Dani Daniels and Vic. Welcome back to another episode of the Two Onions podcast. You're still listening. I'm really excited about it. I'm Dani Daniels. That's Vic. And Sherrod's here.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, boy.
It's the back to school edition.
Yes,
no.
I
exactly.
got all my books. I'm ready for learning.
And I'm already laughing before we even start the show. So here we go.
It's about the point in time this answers, people will be at midterms. So,
What, this airs?
yeah, about mid-October. So this will be midterms.
yeah.
Okay.
Midterms.
I'm getting ready for Halloween.
You're like my birthday, so you're going to be airing on my birthday.
Oh,
My
okay.
birthday special.
Are you a Libra?
I
there
didn't,
for
wait,
your-
excuse me. I didn't even get a birthday special.
You get a birthday special, but it's going to be,
What
like
is
a porn
this?
star. I get Sherrod.
When are you on Libra?
Yeah, 16th of October.
16th. Yeah.
Yeah, you just had your birthday.
Yes,
I came
August
on your
15th.
birthday show.
Yes. You had me and I came on your birthday.
dot.
The sentence
Stop
said
right there
it.
and say it's. I came on your birthday. It was fantastic.
Yes. It was a great show. We had a bunch of people there. It was fun.
I love that you just had a bunch of porn stars on.
Yes, it was the second annual. Lainey helped me put it
Who
together,
should
so
we
it's so
have?
great.
Gotta love
All
Lainey.
porn stars.
Yes, something that I
Fuck
like.
everyone else.
Literally.
No politicians on that one.
No, nor need for. But they are comical.
Yeah, they're great.
Politicians are great, man.
Oh, I thought it was like porn
I
stars.
thought
are
the porn
comical.
stars, yeah, porn stars.
Porn stars are comical, but politicians are even more comical because they're trying to be serious.
Oh boy.
They try to be serious. I think the porn stars are more fun though,
You think?
Oh,
because they
yeah.
come in even with their clothes on, they just got a better vibe than.
Well, you got to figure both of them are fucking you. Just one of them is
Oh,
literal.
my.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Hey, not all porn stars give out.
That's
Don't put
true.
out.
Well, they do on
I'm
screen. They do on screen. At a minimum, there's some fucking going on, and same could be said for the government. So you're all good.
Oh my god.
well,
oh
it was
boy.
that porn. Yeah, some fucking going on.
There's some fucking going on. There's a lot of fucking going on.
Oh,
So what else is
man.
going
So
down?
this is 2 minutes and I'm already nervous. All right. You just got back from Vegas.
Just got back from Vegas. Did a bunch of shows, 14 shows at the Cellar in 7 days, and it was fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was great times.
How?
Kurt came out there with me, so we did some live Race Wars episodes.
That's cool.
Nice.
And yeah, I went
you're
out
on a boat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta go on a boat. I go to Lake Mead every time I go to Vegas, and I can't even not go on a boat. I'll kill somebody. If you don't get off the strip, you'll kill somebody. If you're there for a week for fucking
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a 3-day town, man. After
Yeah.
3 days, you're fried.
yeah. So I try to get away, got on a boat, and it's splash people.
How is performing in Vegas different than performing here?
It's just a different vibe. I guess they try to make this room in Vegas kind of like the New York room in the Village, but it's a different vibe. You got a different kind of, some it's like an older crowd in a lot of ways.
Okay.
But like definitely during the week shows. But it's just it's Middle America, and you got some European travelers, but it's mostly like Middle America people. So I think they looking for, since they know the Comedy Cellar name, they looking for that kind of downtown comedy, so people don't get
Yeah.
offended and shit. So it's,
Yeah, that's
it's
what I was
great
saying. I
shows.
was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's great. They know what they're looking for, and they like it. It's fucking great. It's packed, and it's quick. I do 2 shows a night, and then it's just all me.
And then you're on a boat.
trying to
then you're
stay
on
out
a
of
boat.
prison.
Keeping it level.
The boat was great though. Lake Mead. Have you ever been to Lake Mead?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Ah.
It's fun. It's fun.
So much
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
You get away from everybody. It's right there near the strip, so it's like fucking 45 minutes away.
What
or
is?
whatever.
I didn't even know there was water in Vegas.
Yeah, it's close
There's
to
a
the
lake.
Hoover
Where
Dam.
the Hoover Dam is.
It's
Oh,
the
man.
biggest man-made lake in the world.
Yeah.
Because of the dam.
Yeah, that dam is, when you go over that, you're like, holy crap, this is
Yeah.
a big wall.
Yes. On
It's
the
a
water
big-
side, it looks like just a regular wall. But when you go on the dry side,
You're like looking
it's like
like-
that shit is humongous.
I mean, you've seen it in every movie. It's that giant dam wall. It's
Yeah.
always Hoover Dam. It's
Oh.
always
It's
Hoover Dam.
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just this huge wall of
I go to
waiting.
Vegas to gamble and get laid, not
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
look at dams.
Not to go out on a boat.
Yeah.
and look at dams,
Well, you
take
can
some
get,
pictures.
I mean, you can get laid on a boat.
Oh, you definitely get laid on a boat.
Yeah.
You can
It's like
definitely.
a thing.
What do you get to see?
And then we go cliff
Now I-
diving in the water. It's fucking great. You can go. It's like a whole bunch of islands
What is
inside
this
the lake.
What?
Yeah, it's
I
So
didn't
you
know
can pull
any
up.
of this.
You can pull up to the island and just get out. Just you and your boys on the island. You can spend there. You can stay there overnight. Start a fire. It's fucking great.
See?
All right.
That's how you rejuvenate, and then you can handle Vegas for another 3 more days.
Yes.
That's how it
Yeah,
works.
exactly.
But it's great. It's a great time. I
Man.
was just relaxing out there, getting to know me. Getting to know me.
I can't deal with you. I can't even look at you. I gotta turn this way.
And then, after the shows, everybody want to hang out. The Vegas is just a fun hang,
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
doses.
Yeah.
In doses. And plus now weed, you get the dispensaries everywhere now. There.
Literally
So it's like,
everywhere. Literally everywhere.
all you got to do is show your ID and you got it.
That's where most porn is shot.
Yeah.
So you got porn, weed, boats.
Yes. And
Hookers.
Jesus.
Hookers, and Jesus is there. Jesus is overseeing the hookers.
You know what they got more than anywhere else is fucking porn shops. You can't go 2 blocks without seeing somebody gotta sell their watch to go back gambling. It's the
P-A-W-N, not
Yes,
P-O-R-A.
yeah,
Oh my God.
That's why the fucking what's the
porn stars.
porn
yeah.
stars on History Channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what they are. They
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
they own a block.
Yeah, it's like, how many Rolexes do you want?
Oh, my
It's like,
That's from misfortune.
There's a guy in there like, God damn that hard 10. Here's my watch.
I was thinking you're selling it because of the hookers.
Either.
Either way.
Either way.
That's the only
Usually-
way.
Or the hookers are stealing it and then they're going there to pawn.
Which is also a possibility.
yeah.
But I mean, if you think about it, usually if you're on a heater and you're on a roll, that's when you're getting the hookers. It's when you're selling your watches because you're tanking, not because you're
Yeah.
buying a hooker. You're tanking
Yeah,
hard.
You're tanking real fucking hard.
Are you a gambler?
I gamble a little.
What do you do?
I do blackjack.
Okay.
yeah.
I'll play a little blackjack, and if I win like $500, I'm out.
Yeah,
That's enough for me.
You have to.
Yeah, I go in with like a certain amount. If I lose it, I lose it. I look at it as like entertainment. I'm spending like it's like a dinner.
Yeah.
It's like a
I'm out with-
$300 dinner.
dinner.
It's like
I'm
that's
out with
it.
dudes losing 80 grand,
Oh my god!
and they
yeah.
don't give a fuck. They rich. I'm like, that's
No.
dude.
You're watching a guy go in with a 10 grand chip,
Oh.
and you're looking like,
Just give it to me.
Jesus.
I'll take it.
that's like even in New York City, that's 2 months rent. You know?
Right.
Like, what the-
Exactly.
you know?
Oh my-
80 grand. But I've also
Oh.
seen the same people win fucking 300 grand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So, and it don't affect them either way. And I go, I hate your life.
Well, do you ever see the guys who play like the high stakes slot machines?
Oh no, how much you put
They
in?
go
there?
in,
What
they're paying like 10 grand to pull out.
No.
I swear to God, they're high stake. They have these high stake slot machine rooms.
That's
I
ridiculous.
mean, if you're gonna play
Who's
a
paying
game,
10
man.
grand to pull on a stick?
Yeah, well,
Well.
well, ask Brazzers. They'll tell you what's going on.
A slot machine for 10 grand a pull? That's
Oh yeah,
fucking
that's
ridiculous.
insane. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like nobody's that lucky to win that.
Yeah.
You just,
Aren't those rigged? Didn't
Everything's rigged. It's all rigged
yeah,
against
but at
you.
least if you're playing like a card game, you can like I don't know.
I mean, theoretically, you can count stuff,
Make
but they're
an
gonna catch
effort.
you.
Make an
I
effort to
mean,
win.
it's like
it's kind of the equivalent of somebody going to a nightclub and buying the most expensive champagne and it's pouring it out on the
That's
floor.
yeah,
true.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
nigga,
like-
we winning.
Yeah,
We winning, nigga.
That's what we're gonna call this. Yeah,
It's
winning.
like
yeah.
winning. I think you're losing.
I think winning went out the door. Winning like Charlie Sheen. It's all good.
Oh my God.
Definition of winning.
Yeah, I mean, it's an entire town built on the fact that Americans don't, and Europeans for that matter, don't understand math.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
you know.
But it's fun now. Sin City is a
Oh, it's-
goddamn treat.
Yeah.
Do the mobsters still run Sin City?
No,
not anymore.
Oh.
Unfortunately
Wah,
not.
wah.
Corporations.
It used to be
Corporate-
fun. It used to be more fun when Mom
Yeah.
was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you
Get
got
your
you
knees
know, yeah,
broken,
exactly.
End up in a ditch.
Win 300 grand and say goodbye to mom. You know, it's gonna be a rough time. A couple of my relatives show up with bent noses, middle names the. You know, it's all good.
I'm telling you, it's,
Names the- it just
Yeah, Johnny the
took me a
fish, Vinny the
second. I was like,
squirrel,
the Knuckles.
the Knuckles, yeah, Tony 2 times. You know, very colorful people.
Jimmy the Head.
And you know when they explain it to you, they always make sense.
Yeah, they add up.
They got a
You know, it's
story.
a guy like this, he's 10 to 6. You know, it's like that kind of a thing.
No.
Because everybody's name is either Tony or Anthony, so
Yeah.
you got to put the something
I
else
wanna
on
be,
it.
They gotta be special.
Yeah,
Like,
Tony.
which Anthony? The Knuckles? No, the Head. Oh, Tony the Head.
Does Tony the Head have 2 Tony the Balls behind him?
Yeah, well, you never
That'd be
know.
great.
Tony the Balls. Now, you've been to Vegas, right? Where do you stay
Yeah.
when you guys go?
Oh, I try not to go, but
Why are you trying not to go?
I don't know. I don't like Vegas.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
get
big.
it. I get it.
I don't like people. I don't gamble. I don't get hookers. So there's like nothing. I just
bitch.
like drink. Like there's nothing for me to do.
You got the pool. You got I guess
I don't know.
Roller
I
coaster.
featured there and stuff
There's a
before.
roller coaster, yeah, you
I've shown my
featured.
titties there, but I've never. I don't know.
okay.
Have
Last
we?
time we were out there was for the AVN Awards. So.
Oh yeah, Evian's there.
All right.
We got screwed.
So there we go.
When
Dinner
did
with
they have
Dani
that?
was nominated. We got screwed.
Yeah,
Just saying.
boo.
Oh, you
AVN.
didn't win?
No.
Oh, they own some bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's racist.
That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I always forget AVN's there because you like don't leave the convention. You're like in prison for 4 days.
So when we went this time, we were smart. The convention's usually at the Hard Rock, and we stayed at the MGM just so that we could get the hell out of Dodge.
Oh,
when
really?
we needed
Yeah.
to, yeah.
Run
Oh, so
away.
is it usually at the Hard Rock?
It has been for the last bunch of years.
Mhm.
Oh,
Used to be at the Venetian back
Yeah,
in the day,
that was
in the
before I got
glory
in.
days of
I was
AVN
always in the
porn
Hard
and-
Rock era.
Now, is it bigger now than ever? Or?
No, it's smaller.
No, it's
It's
small.
Back when
smaller.
it was in the Venetian, it was
It was
like,
huge,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
that
That's
was
what I thought.
It had coincided with what was the
Oh yeah, the tech thing.
Tech CNET or
Oh,
one of the tech. So you had all the geeks there.
All the nerds and all the girls.
It's
For
almost
the
it's like
nerds.
I mean, it is what it is, man.
And it's at the same time of the year every year, right?
Yeah, it's always the end of January-ish.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it is. That's a
Fun.
good time
You
to
gotta
do it.
go.
I'll come out there. I remember Jim Norton hosting one year, and I was gonna come, but I just got caught up doing other shit.
Have you hosted? You
No,
should.
I never
Oh, you
hosted.
gotta
I
host.
would
Oh
love to
my
host.
you gotta
god.
Oh, somebody else hosted I knew too recently.
Vivian, if you're listening,
Yeah, I would definitely host it. Oh, I
You
would
owe
love
us
it.
one.
you would just be living your. You wouldn't even come out on stage. You'd just be backstage the whole time
Where's Sherrod?
with
Don't
a
want to
bunch
know.
of girls, just
It's
like I'm not going out there.
I'll get my work done, but then it's gonna be all play.
It's all played the day before too.
Is it 4-day event? How
Yeah.
long
Yeah,
is it?
4 or 5 days. Yeah.
And then it's like the main award
Yeah.
ceremony on the last day or the second to last day?
The last day.
Yeah, last
Last
day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't make it 3 days. You have 3 whole days in Vegas, then you got to go to award ceremony.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can trash the first 3
Oh
days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh.
pretty epic.
I mean,
It's classic. I mean,
pretty
it's
good.
exactly what you think it is.
they
It's,
yelling
you
names.
know,
They're like, "Oh, she's not here right now, accepting her award.
Yeah.
It's her psychiatrist."
the ultimate sin convention in the ultimate sin city. I mean, it's like the perfect storm.
I would do
That's
the
so
award
fun.
ceremony on the first fucking day. Like,
No,
hate
because then
everything.
everybody would leave. They'd be like, "I didn't win. Fuck this place," and then
Oh,
it'd
yeah.
fail. So you got to make them
Stay the whole
stick
time.
around.
Stick around.
So
and-
would they have like signings and all that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. They have like
Okay.
booths and stuff, and you can meet girls and
Okay.
parties and-
okay.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
That's
You
a
know.
rough. That's a long week.
yeah,
It's
That's a long
Yeah.
weekend.
and then everyone gets the avian flu.
Yeah,
Everyone
because
gets sick.
somebody's wiping their nose and shaking your hand. It's
Yeah,
rough. It's
and it
rough
goes
job.
airborne.
And it goes airborne, and yeah, it's a giant petri dish. It's all awesome. It's awesome.
It's a whole different strain.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe some pink eye floating around.
Oh
It's
my
rough.
God.
It's just rough. But,
You shaking hands with
but hey,
condoms
you
on.
know,
They're ribbed for your
it's like Naked Gun and I have a giant body condom from head
my
to toe.
God.
It's
the
like,
bubble boy.
oh God. So this podcast is off to a roaring
Oh,
start.
boy.
Nice.
All right, so let's like try and dial back. So tell us how you started Race Wars.
I saw the race was. Kurt came to me and was like, "Let's do a podcast," and I was like, "No."
Sounds familiar.
Oh, I remember that conversation.
Sounds really, really familiar.
said,
I did that to
Absolutely
you.
But it was like you know, it was around that time, and Anthony Cumia had just went through his thing. He
All
was our
right,
first
yeah,
guest,
yeah.
I think.
That's awesome. If you were gonna be all right, he's a
Nobody
guy-
would talk to Anthony about what happened with that whole situation with the prostitute or whatever,
Yep.
the chick in Times Square. So we said, let's do one. And we did that. And then we here I am. Stuck in it.
How many episodes are you in now, or how many years are you in now? At this
6
point?
years, maybe?
6
6
years.
or 7 years.
So
some
you were in
shit.
like the dawn of the podcast
Yeah.
era.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like, about 6 years now.
Yeah.
And about, I don't know how many, we do an episode a week. I might have missed 5 weeks in 6 years.
Wow.
So it's a lot.
Is
Yeah.
it hard going to like, Vegas and traveling around and then coming back to do it
Nah.
every single week?
Nah, I squeeze it out. Sometimes I'll do a bonus. Even like when I go to Vegas, like I did 2 episodes with Penn
Okay.
in Vegas, and then I did an episode with Kurt in Vegas. So no matter where I go, I'm still podcasting.
Somebody come on
It's
my
the fucking
Somebody
curse.
come out.
Well, the fans, they really loyal, so I want to keep
Yeah,
them
your
with the
fans
show.
are
Yeah,
loyal.
diehards.
Yeah, they're nice, and they pop up everywhere. When I was in Vegas, every show, people yelling out Race Wars. It's crazy.
Really? It's great.
Crazy.
It's a cool concept for a podcast. It's fun to watch it happen. You've been on
Yeah.
2 or 3 times.
We
I think?
loved it.
3 times.
Yeah.
3
yeah.
times.
Love you over
Yeah.
Three times.
But it's a
I
fun,
love it.
so I'll try to
I'm
keep
usually
it
the
loose.
one sitting there like, whoa.
Yeah. Like, especially when it gets political, because my wife's not very political at all, and they're talking about the shit. She's looking over at me, and I'm like, I'm not in the middle of this.
Oh yeah, we
I
have
love
some good
it.
episodes. It's fun. It's a fun
It's
show.
really fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun. And all 3 episodes that I've been on have been completely different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We're trying to change. Is that the?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's the
they're doing a
concert,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, just in case anybody's wondering, we're filming at the comic strip. There's actually a show going on
Shameless
behind this
plug.
curtain over
Yeah.
here. So.
Yeah, the comic strip live. I
Yeah.
spent a lot of time in here. I remember I used to I've been in here since I was 9, 10. coming
Really?
in here, yeah.
Wow.
I remember when Lucian, to me and Tone, because my cousin Tony, we started comedy together, Tony Rock.
Yeah, Tony, yeah.
So all these guys were like superheroes to us. Lucian, I mean like the dudes who ran the clubs.
Yeah, they were the guys. Yeah, they were the guys.
The comedians we saw, but
Who's the guy that had the improv?
it was
Mitzi?
and fucking
Yeah,
Black it out.
like if you knew anybody that knew comedy, he's
Yeah.
right. It's like the comics weren't the heroes; it was the guys that had the clubs.
the guys who had the
Yeah,
clubs, the guys
'cause
who made the decisions. Were
Yeah.
like Lucian passed everybody here. Lucian Hold, his picture's on the wall over there. God bless him. And Manny Dorman, who died, who owned the cellar.
right.
It's like, yeah, that was my heroes.
Yeah,
It's crazy how all those guys are dead now. Comedy
Yeah.
brought more death in my life than anything else.
Oh my god.
And that's the truth.
keep on trucking.
From Patrice to Ralphie May to everybody
Wow.
died.
Yeah.
Comedy brought more death
Jesus.
in my life. Plus, because when you join something like that, now you're friends with people who are older than you, younger than you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might be friends with a 65-year-old now, not just people you went to college with. So.
Right, and yeah, some comics have some demons. So.
Oh, all of
Yeah.
them. Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
A lot of people, So yeah, death.
I
Death
feel
is
like,
here.
and you're like super upbeat and happy, even not on camera,
Well, I'm
which I'm
insane.
surprised. 'Cause
I'm clinically insane.
like, you're the literal,
But in a good way.
Yeah, but you're like the same. Like there's no like, oh, I'm on, I'm off.
Right, yeah,
You don't
keep it
turn
on.
anything on. You're just always
Yeah.
Sherrod.
Yeah. Bravo.
And that's the commercial for the announcement. Always Sherrod.
Always.
That's the same nigga all day.
Oh God.
When was the first time you performed here?
1998, I want to say.
Wow.
Okay.
98.
You're
We
aging
used to do
yourself.
bringer shows. One of the first shows we did here was Jeannie and Marielle. We used to have a bringer show here, 6 p.m. show,
Okay.
like on Wednesdays. But it was a big show for us. That was a big show back then, and right here in this room. And that was the first time we were performing here. Then Richie got the word that me and Tone started doing shows here, like doing some of the bringer shows, some of the open mics or whatever. And then he was like, he wanted to take a look at us. And we were nervous as fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
ask.
sure.
That was my next question. I'm like,
Evolution.
did you shit your pants?
Oh, we were nervous as fuck. But we knew that this is what we had to do because this was our dream.
There was your shot, right? It was
So
the
we went up in front. We went up in front of Starla because Starla used to be the first person you had to go up in front of here. She used to do Mondays.
Okay.
So you get they used to do the lottery show. So you have to get a lottery ticket. And they give you a date, and then you come in and you audition for Starla. But we got an opportunity to go straight in because we was doing the bringer shows here with
Oh,
Jeannie and
wow.
Marielle. So we got to just go up in front of Starla right away. She loved us. We was like, thanks. We got the Lucian, and then we and he
And it was
watched
you,
us.
and it was you and Tony.
Me and Tone. And we got up in front of Lucian. I remember that night, nigga. And we both performed. We killed it. We went outside. We hugged and cried. That's what we did most of the time. We did the same thing in Montreal for that first time we went to Montreal. We go outside in the alley and we hug and cry.
Oh, it's so cute.
We were happy as fuck.
Oh my
I love
God.
your stand up. I love Tony's stand up. Tony's
Thanks, man.
hysterical,
Yes,
man.
Tony's
He's
fucking
good,
beast. He's
and
a
you're
beast.
Oh,
We did a lot of crying in this business.
I can't even imagine you crying.
Yeah, I ball out. Oh, I ball. I weep. I'm an old-time weeper.
You don't cry after sex, do you? You're not
During,
one of those.
during.
During. I was waiting for that.
I just can't believe it's
Or
happening again.
before.
I'm so happy it's happening again. And he's so gentle.
Oh my God.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm
But I
not-
used to love this play. Me and Tony, even when we started, used to have acting classes, and we would come here and
Yeah.
sleep in the back, and then wait for the shows, and then start the
Oh,
shows. And we
wow.
wouldn't go back all the way to Brooklyn and come back. We would
Yeah.
Yeah.
go from acting class to here, sleep in the back. We slept in the back room so many times and got so many blowjobs back there. Keeping the comedy tradition alive.
Yes, yes.
That's what comedy's about.
Who's sucking dick back there, girls?
Oh, the girls be got me.
Or guys.
Really?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd bring.
Definitely between shows. Like
Really?
if you come out first,
do
you
I not
kill
know
in the
this?
room. You come out there. Then they put the booths back in the front.
So you go out and you like
I'd be
just
like, hey,
shop.
bro.
You
Yes.
troll.
Oh my God.
Gotta-
And then
gotta
some
search
girls
the
will be like,
crowd.
I'll stay for the next day. I'll stay, hang out, have a drink, and then we'll end up either in the basement getting blowjobs. I remember we got in trouble. This is like an old school thing, too. This is not nothing
This
we
isn't now.
started.
Yeah.
It's still names. I think they painted over there now. They made Seamus paint over it like 4 years ago. But these be names carved in the wall downstairs of all the blowjobs that you got from either a staff member, somebody in the audience. Like you put a date and an initial.
Oh,
But you weren't supposed to put
were
staff
there
members.
repeat names?
They made you put yes, it was
little
repeat.
stars, little stars for each
or like
time.
a tally.
Yeah, it's like
The
a little
return. Yeah, it was
good.
definitely a whole thing. But we got in trouble. They got in trouble because they started recognizing staff names.
Yeah, it was like, hey, wait,
That's what
Mary, get over here. It's like,
But that
Oh,
shit was
man.
going back to like the 80s.
That's
Like we didn't start
amazing.
that. I was like, who's all these carvings in here?
Who's getting a blowjob? Like, hold on. How do you spell your name? What is your name?
what was your name again?
Yeah, but that was that was the thing to do.
So if you ever want to suck Sherrod's dick,
Yeah.
wait outside
Wait outside after the show.
and then see the second one.
or maybe sit at the bar and order a drink or three.
And sometimes it'll happen during the show, you know. It'll be a show going on, a girl come out, go to the bathroom, her man's in there. This happened at the cellar too. Like, so you know, you got a girl downstairs in the base, a man's still in there laughing it up.
Oh.
Then she come back like, oh, it was a line for the bathroom.
Love
This
you,
is
honey.
Amazing.
Yes. That was the good. Oh,
I thought you were
weekends.
gonna do like before the show. Like, what if you're the next comic up and you're getting a blowjob and you have to like beat the clock to finish?
Or you gotta
Like, hurry up, hurry up.
you gotta tell your buddy to take your
30.
slot. Take my
Zip
slot
up your
quick.
pants, running out.
If you miss your spot for a blowjob, you're an animal. The blowjob will be there.
But the
crowd
spot will not. Yeah, the spot will not.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Comedy before blowjobs. Good to know.
We did a lot of things. This was home, though. This was our fucking house.
It's like the Wild West back then. That could never happen now. I'm sure it still happens.
Yeah, oh, it's still
I'm
happening.
It still happens.
All around the country, at every club is happening.
Yeah.
Wherever there's a mic and an audience and a dick and a mouth, they're all meat
Love,
of some
love
kind.
is occurring. Love is occurring in the air.
That's the soup of love.
Oh my God. Where's the best blowjob you got?
In my life?
Yeah. Or like on,
On the
Like
on the
what-
road.
yeah,
Yeah, on
what
the
city
road,
were you in?
What city were you in for the best roadie blowjob?
The
I guess.
roadie blowjob.
Vegas wasn't so bad this time. To be honest with you.
Whoever you are,
Think about
if
it.
you're watching,
You're doing God's work. She meddled.
God-fearing creature that you are.
I would have to. I mean, the best. I had a lot of good ones. Every time I think about my best blowjob, I think about the most recent.
Yeah.
I wasn't bit. The mouth was accommodating. I would recommend it to a friend.
Five-star Yelp review.
I wonder if girls collect blowjobs like merit badges. Like, I sucked his dick, and
Oh, yeah, they
his
do.
dick,
Oh, yeah.
and his dick, and his twice.
It's always disconcerting when you when I'm with a girl and she's naming the other comics she's already fucked. I'm like, I don't want a rundown of your mouth.
He has like a resume.
Yes.
Nor do
you
I
know
want to
Chris
know.
Tucker? He was just like this, but I held his over here. Like, I don't want to hear that.
Thanks. Thank you.
You ever met
He's
Carrot
the
Top?
chef guy. You're
Carrot
just the head
Top.
guy.
The drapes don't match the blind. Whatever.
Carrot bottom. It's like,
Carrot
oh dear God.
Oh my! I didn't know this happens.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got to figure it's the same
I'm
as
so in the
music.
dark.
James,
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
as like
Music,
roadies,
yeah.
yeah.
Whenever
mean,
you're out
there-
on the road for a long time, things, you know.
Yeah, there are groupie books. I mean, there are girls who have written
Ugh.
books about being like famous groupies and passed around all the
Yes.
big stars.
Like Superhead, remember Superhead and
Oh,
hip hop?
yes,
Yeah, there we
yes.
go. Superhead done touched
I
everything.
hate that. I know
I'm in
that.
chapter 3. I was mad it wasn't enough about me.
Where the hell's I wanted a whole chapter, not just like a mention.
And you know, she
Oh, man.
dedicated
That's
her
kind
book to her son, by the way.
Oh my God.
Yes. Oh, he's going to need that money for therapy.
Does that make you nervous though? Like if someone does a tell-all about you, like what if they're like, yeah, and then Sherrod's dick was, oh God.
Oh, they lying. I'm assuming. That's why I always videotape my sexual encounters. It's like, what if we high five right there, bitch. You saw us high five, you liked it.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
To her son? Oh.
She dedicated her book to it. The foreword was written to her son. I'm like,
I love that.
And then you go on how you suck Busta Rhymes nuts. How you doing, lady?
Junior, just in
I
case you're
love my
wondering.
son so much. This is for you. Mommy gonna work for you. Turn the page. Busta had a salty dick. What? But your baby was in the page before. What the fuck is wrong?
That kid is like literally twitching. He's in. You're right. There's going to be a lot of therapy, and
Good
the
luck
book's
with
going to pay
public
for
school.
it.
I mean,
yeah.
Good luck with public
good
school.
luck with that.
Yeah.
If everybody
my
knows your
God.
mother's superhead,
Oh.
Mm.
but maybe things have changed.
No, they haven't.
No, they
We just pretend.
Maybe these
just
kids might be
pretend.
like this. Your mother famous.
Yeah.
I saw her with Jay-Z.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the back of her head,
It was like,
she was on her knees, but she know Jay-Z.
She knows Jesse well.
You don't know what people are fucking impressed with these days.
Oh, God. That always amazed me, what people are impressed with.
Yeah.
You're like, that's impressive? All right.
Yeah.
That's good. Ask Junior what
So
he thinks in
funny.
about 9 years.
When he's in a fucking bell tower with a rifle, picking niggas off on the University of
Imagine
Pittsburgh.
could you imagine if she had a daughter?
Oh,
You're not going to
no.
pass along the family business,
There's a
right?
joke
It's
there.
like,
Yeah, I'm glad you said it, not me.
A daughter, she might eventually have a granddaughter.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine looking back and be like, oh, but it might make you laugh.
Well,
If you
you're-
look back right now and saw that your
Yeah,
great-great-grandmother
like,
was
Grandma.
at a brothel
Yeah, right.
and was running shit.
Be badass.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'd be like, shit, where's my cut?
Yeah, Grandma was a freak.
Yeah, there's always that, though. Oh, I kissed Grandma, though.
Yeah.
And now Mick Jagger, David Bowie, Chris Tucker, whoever.
So it came to that.
Oh, man.
It's like
If
a-
I wasn't married, I'd suck Mick Jagger's dick. I don't care how old he is.
I agree
you
with
might
that.
get dust.
Just to know. I gotta know.
Just
So I,
to
can
know.
I guess I can understand.
How old is he now?
I don't know, like a million?
74, 75.
74, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere right around there.
I just
He
wanna-
just had a kid like a year or two ago.
Yeah, he did.
That
What
kid is not going to, I mean, he's going to be
Semen
six-
always
do you
works,
think
baby.
he's pumping his dick? Because, like,
do you mean pumping it?
Something's
Like
working.
Getting it up?
yeah.
Don't
Some's
he just-
Shooting it up, pumping it, like
What's-
slapping it. I don't
Well,
know.
I mean,
How
you
the
know,
pump
it's,
work?
I mean, yeah, it's literally like a
The
Like
pump,
a-
you put the thing over it.
kind of like
and
something that
pump
goes on like a bike tire.
it? Right.
You're just,
And your dick is in it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a plastic condom you put on your dick and then you pump it up.
Okay. And it what pulls the blood in?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess
Does
that's
it work?
idea.
I don't have
like-
a dick. I
That's
don't
like
know.
weird.
Cupping for your dick.
I don't know.
Yeah, it
Like,
don't seem like it would
If a guy
be.
used it in front of me, I would probably just bail.
Run.
Like I'm not the girl for you. We gotta go.
But I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but he's
He's
fathering
doing-
and-
children.
and some guys shoot up, like in porn. Some guys shoot their dick up.
Shoot it up with what?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
No, there's literally
They
there's
Yeah,
like
they
there's
shoot
like
it
there's
with, like,
something they shoot it up that gives them like a like the 4 hour. You know, if you've had an
Yeah.
erection for 4 hours, call all
Yeah.
your friends. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
one
like-
of those things. Like yeah,
They shoot it with a needle
Yes.
on set.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, hold up. What is it? And where in the
I don't know
vein
what
in
it-
a dick?
I don't know what it
don't-
is.
These
I don't-
niggas juicing?
yeah, yeah,
with-
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's just pussy we're making them do this.
Yeah, no.
They
No,
don't
yeah,
perform
not
anything.
everybody,
They-
but some guys, like some of the older guys.
Yeah.
they're
Some of the
like-
older guys use the needle and stick it in their dick.
yeah, but everyone denies it, of course. You know,
But what's in the needle?
some
It's,
kind
there's
of
a,
magic
I can't
dick
remember.
serum.
It's a drug, but it's like yeah, it's something that
And it had to be
hardens
used for
the
something
muscles.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And then it's like, hey, we're sort
This
of dick.
also makes your dick hard.
I mean, you got to figure out what is a
Do you think someone was shooting
vasodilator.
something
It's something
else?
that rushes the blood to the area. That
But
would be
who
the,
had it first and was gonna like shoot
Yeah.
their arm and then goes, I'm gonna
You
put
know,
it in my penis.
Exactly.
There's a
Who's
there's
this brave
a
soul?
there's a lot of firsts. Like who's the first guy who stuffed a hamster up his ass? I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Oh, who's the
it's like-
first guy who drank milk?
Yeah, it's like
It's like, you see that animal over there? I'm
Yeah.
gonna squeeze that stuff under him.
Yeah, I'm
Whatever
gonna-
comes out, I'm drinking it.
wow.
That's
look-
the bravest nigga of all time.
yeah,
I'm
or
gonna
the guy,
suck on the cow titty and
or-
see what happens.
or the guy who figured out that honey was tasty. Oh, look at those fucking creatures!
Around
I want to
bees.
stick my
Oh my
hand
God.
in that
Oh,
hive
yeah,
and,
oh.
and see if there's something tasty in there. Yeah,
A
that's-
lot of brave people did regular
And then
shit
they
that
got
we
a
did.
second person
Yeah.
to do it.
Meanwhile, we don't do anything.
That's the other thing. It's like, oh no, I just squeezed these tits of a cow.
Like it's a
You really
cow.
got to try this juice.
And-
No, I
Yeah.
swear.
It's like,
Go
swear- no,
suck
swear
on
to
that
God.
cow titty. I
It's like
swear to God, it's
awesome.
delicious.
So a second guy did it. He's the bigger moron
Yeah.
because it could have been a joke.
Yeah.
It could have easily been a joke.
And now here we are eating cereal with milk in it.
Exactly. Kellogg's.
It's two fucking psychopaths, and I'm gonna suck whatever comes out of it.
It's like-
And that's humanity.
and cut. We're done. You know, it's like,
He definitely came from monkeys.
It's awful.
Good night, everybody.
Look, if all you got to do is just look at your election choices,
Oh my
and you'll
God.
know it's pretty much.
I
over
want to
and
my
know
over.
what's
God.
in that fucking syringe.
We'll find out.
I can
We're gonna
Google. Let me
stick it in.
Google it. What's in the dick syringe? Oh, we
What's in
look it
the
up.
What's in the?
I'll look
Yeah,
it up
I mean,
really
it's like
quick.
yeah. There's a. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess these guys turn into gynecologists at some point where it's like, oh shit, another pussy, whatever. Give me-
Yeah.
give
No,
me
I
the-
think it's like an
give me
age
the shit.
thing,
And
a
I think
stress
I'm
thing. Like
older.
you're in a time crunch. You're
Yeah.
older. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you're
Maybe
not.
the girl isn't hygienic or doesn't have nice feet or whatever you're into.
Yeah.
If you don't like anal and you have to fuck her in the butt, you're like, all right.
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean,
That's
So
my
you just
guess.
gotta you make your
What?
dick do it.
well, you got to
You
figure
bully
too.
your dick into it. Look, Dick, I don't care what you
Then
into.
you got these things pointing at you, and
Yeah.
a whole bunch of people waiting for lunch. Looking at their watches, like, "Come on, homie, what
It's
the
like,
hell's
can
going
I have
on?"
1 second with my dick? I just gotta talk to my dick. Look, nigga, you embarrassing.
It's like,
Get your shit together before I go get the needle.
oh, okay. So you did dinner with Dani. We actually did a guys.
Oh,
episode.
I got it.
What's in it?
Alprostadil. Aprostadil? I don't know why I'm even trying.
Aprostadil is injected directly into the side. Turn it around. Turn that
Oh,
around.
penile
Is
injection.
injected directly into the side of the penis and produces an erection. The medication dilates the arteries of the penis and allows the blood to flow in. All of a sudden, I've become Dr. Ruth.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if it. Oh,
And how
wow.
long does it keep your dick hard?
Like, where do you
Does
shoot
your
it?
dick fall off? It's just in the side. It's like that's
It's just
For a while,
angry.
supposedly for a while. Like, for a while.
what's a while? Like a weekend or a loving marriage?
Well, a loving marriage depends upon how much of a
Maybe
marriage you
75
want.
years of dick. That's hard dick. And how long? Like, what if you shoot too much and then?
Well, yeah, I think
Your
it's like
dick
I
explodes?
think like some guys put a little bit in, some guys put a lot. I think there's like a gauge. I think you get like used to it.
I,
Right.
I, the
I
idea,
don't know, I don't have a dick,
listen,
but-
That's scary.
I get it's
I
a
don't know.
paycheck.
If someone
but
said I
jamming
had
my
to
needle
shoot a
with
needle
a
in my
dick, yeah.
clit,
Barista at Starbucks is looking pretty good at the moment.
I mean, it's good to know that it's there if you need it, but it seems scary.
yeah.
yeah, it seems awfully scary.
Yeah. There's also the pump thing, the like taint pump. It's like a Nike shoe.
What's that? The taint?
Well, there are
There's a bu-
there's
I hate that I know this. I hate that
there
this is
are
taking up my
there
brain
are for
space.
guys who have serious erectile
They
dysfunction.
put it
Or
inside.
like-
They put it inside.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
the pump from the old Nike pump sneakers.
No,
You
they
just
don't.
Pump it up,
And,
yeah.
like, I think
yeah.
the button's by the taint. Don't
Yeah.
quote me on that.
Okay,
But-
No,
Imagine
it's not.
So now you know what the taint is
I just
for.
want to know how to let the air out.
The booty
all
hole.
good.
It's like,
You
who
get
are
like
you
a tire.
fucking?
You get like a tire gauge. Okay, we're good. Ready to go. 48 psi. He's ready to pump.
They put it in your body?
I guess.
No.
Like an
I don't
implant,
know.
I think.
That
At this
is
point in
not-
time,
just
you
give a
know-
fucking at that point.
Every man listening to
Popsicles.
this is like
Oh,
crossing their
crossing, yeah.
leg and
Popsicle sticks and some duct tape, man.
Yeah,
if you really
yeah.
got to go in, or
just eat pussy.
yeah, just you
Hello.
know,
Yeah.
just live your good best
Just
life.
eat some pussy.
Pussy.
See
Red.
some pussy.
I mean, it's cool.
Vitamin V if you need it, I guess, or go Cialis. You know,
Yeah, well, I guess if it's past Cialis and Viagra situation.
I guess, yeah.
That is
yeah.
sad.
Well,
Well,
Viagra makes you
the,
like really sweaty and red.
What does?
Viagra.
Well, yeah, because it's I mean,
So
everything
like,
is like
if you're shooting a
lowers-
dude and he's like super sweaty and red, like it's really noticeable on
And
camera.
he's
It's
definitely
like
a white guy.
Yeah,
Blue pill.
yeah.
If he's red and he's a black guy, he's on fire. So,
So it's a
might
different
wanna
movie.
get-
It's a different movie now. It's like, this is now Birth of a Nation, not a porn, but hey, whatever. You know?
so if he's sweaty and red, you know it's Viagra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And what about Cialis?
I don't know Cialis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same?
Yeah, they're the same
Same.
pill. I mean, they're basically the same pill.
Yeah.
I know that the pump thing was before Viagra. This was for guys before Viagra came out as
Right.
a way to get them.
The pump. Yeah,
Yeah.
that little metal fucking thing like
Yeah.
this.
And then the internal
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
That don't even look like it works
I don't know,
though.
yeah.
Does
That
it?
looks like putting
Well, I
your
think
dick in a vacuum.
Well,
Yes.
the
I
only
would
thing I
put
can
water
think
and
of is
goldfish in there if I had one. Make my whole thing a little,
Yeah.
a little
It's like
aquarium.
wasn't it in Austin Powers where he kept pulling out the pump and Austin Powers was like, oh, here's there. It's like,
Yes,
oh,
yes.
I don't know where
Yeah.
that came from.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
It's like,
Oh.
A little
Yeah.
fish in there.
I'm
with my
surprised we
little-
didn't get to that on the TV show when you were on.
What?
Like, because we usually talk about something cringy.
there was
like
a lot
that.
of cringy things on the TV show.
No, I don't think on your episode it was not. You know, you were just like concerned about fucking everyone.
I mean, I was just concerned about the girl's future and how they felt about technology and how it affected the industry.
But also
fucking
tits and
everyone.
ass.
Yeah. Sherrod was asking a lot of questions
was
about
like-
monetary policy. He was very thoughtful.
Well, first of all, they know how to turn a dollar, so I wanted to learn how to make money. I don't know how to make money off of Instagram.
Exactly.
It's like a magic trick to me.
Swipe up.
Swipe up. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out all the social media ways to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's funny. Comics are late to the dance, man.
Yeah, that's what
You
Why?
gotta look at it. It's like you take a look at some of the biggest comics out there. They don't have nearly the following you have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
they're
like
not
your
showing
cousin Chris is one of the greatest comics of all time, and he's got maybe 3 million followers.
Yeah, he's an old man.
It doesn't matter. He's still Chris Rock.
You don't know what followers are. You
The
say,
Rock?
hey, how many followers you got behind? He's like, well, they
what the
following me.
fuck? Oh, my
Yo, who
God.
here? Who here? 55. Don't let that black fool you. Here's an old nigga.
But then you got a guy like The Rock who's got like 15 million followers.
Yeah.
He got a team. He probably got some
Yeah,
team
I
doing
have a
it.
feeling he's not doing
Chrissy's
a
not
social
doing
media.
the same shit like that.
But
no.
even Seinfeld, I mean, he's lucky if he's got
Yeah,
a
but-
million followers.
Yeah, he ain't doing it. He's an old dude.
That's just it. It's
Yeah.
like, take a look at, there isn't a
But you
comic
have
that has
new
massive.
comedians
Yeah.
or younger comedians, like
It don't matter to
millennial
them.
comedians that are like,
They're
know,
still not
social
putting it,
media.
yeah.
It's just a
If
different.
you got $300 million in the bank, it matters a little less to you about
Yeah, you
Everything
followers.
matters a little less to
Yeah.
you. It's like, who's following me? I don't want you following me.
Yes.
Because now you just want money.
Yeah.
It's like,
or just like you don't need the following because you don't need the help getting booked.
I guess, yeah.
You know,
It's like
you
they
don't
were
have to
so
show
big before
anything.
that shit even became
yeah,
a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They don't
I
do
just
it
show
for
my
them.
butt, so I get like a.
That's always going to work.
That's
always
why-
gonna work. Can you
Yeah.
throw some butt
Titties and
pictures
ass.
on my goddamn
Oh
Instagram?
sure,
please?
I'll just send you a butt.
Please,
Here's a
bring somebody to me.
weekly Danny butt on
Yeah.
your Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, this
Follow
is,
me for Danny Butt.
DannyButt1.com.
this has been going on since like Moses. They were tableting
You
butts
should
and bringing
just,
them down the
you
mountain.
just post your butt up.
If I first my butt up, nigga, I'm gonna get first my clergy's gonna call because I done lost the Lord. The Lord ain't in his life no more.
Jesus loves you.
Pastor Johnson on the phone. We saw your buttocks. Yeah, we saw your buttocks, boy. You talk to your mama? She cried.
I love that you're Pastor Southern.
Yeah,
Always, of course.
the Southern is blackest.
And you're gonna now be the homily for next. So your butt will be the homily.
What's a homily?
So when he gets up and just talks
Oh,
about your
like
butt.
the speech thing.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sermon.
Okay. Can
Yeah.
you tell I don't go to church?
Thank God.
Yeah. You ain't go to church in the OC?
No. Yeah,
Never?
No.
Oh, you got some mega churches out there too?
Oh yeah, we have like that huge Saddleback one that's like
Yeah.
a city. No, I'm good on that.
Mm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Saddleback.
You know, there's
What
a
they
joke
put a whole
there.
community? Is
Huh?
it a whole? Is it one big church or like a community of churches or?
No, I think it was like one big Disney church. I don't know. It was huge.
Huge,
You could like
yeah.
see it from the freeway. It's
Yeah.
like this massive.
There's a lot of that going on
I
out
don't
there
know.
in America.
I feel like if I go into church,
I
I'll
don't
just
know.
burst into flame.
We were overseas. The Vatican's pretty large.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
so
Big
many.
church.
We got shit in the South that they eat the Vatican.
Yeah.
Them niggas got churches with Chick-fil-A's in it.
Popeyes. Get it right, Popeyes.
I got a Chick-fil-A in your church.
Would it be open on Sunday?
No,
That's
the
huge.
Chick-fil-A wouldn't be.
Yeah, there's some big fucking massive churches out there.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
You gotta love it.
Show the booty. Give up the butt on Instagram, Sherrod.
Oh, me?
I'd follow you.
If you follow me now.
I know, but I'm gonna unfollow you and demand butt.
Man, I want some butt.
the man the butt, huh? But I could put a butt up there and you wouldn't even know if it's mine or not.
That's true.
Yeah.
As long as it's a
Like
brown
those
butt.
videos where like the guy is up and he's dancing, but it looks like a girl butt and he turns around and he's like, gotcha, you should just do that.
What video is that? Can I avoid it?
Probably not.
I don't like that kind of shit. Get me all ready for a tasty
Confused.
butt, then I don't know what butt it is.
Now you're confused.
Yeah. It's like,
Don't confuse me with a butt. I'm already in now. I can't pull out.
I'm invested, goddammit.
Oh my God.
I have a family, goddammit. Give it to a nigga.
Oh, dear God.
Give me the butt I deserve.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have my butt on the thing, on Instagram. No, I'm not gonna.
You don't need an Instagram. You have a name. You have a following. You have a fan base.
You got
Like
6 million
but you don't-
followers
wait,
for Race Wars.
I
You're
just
good.
no. You don't even post anything on Race Wars. I tagged Race Wars. It's like
No,
two
it's Spotify.
photos.
It's like Spotify. He's
It's
got
like
yeah.
2 photos on the Instagram account.
I do have to put more up. I got to get somebody in charge of that. You know what happened? Because our first account was the Race Wars, and a fan actually made it for us, and then I just forgot the password.
So,
So
fan,
then
if
we
you're
have to start
listening.
the Race Wars, and now I got to put all the pictures. I got 1 million pictures to
and,
put
no,
on
and
there.
you have 2 up.
Yeah, sad.
And you keep tagging it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
said-
You push everyone there, but
Go
there's
look.
nothing
There's nothing there. It's the biggest joke you got. It's like, here you go. Nope. Sorry. Shit.
Oh, that is kind of true. Yeah, I gotta fix that.
Oh,
What do you do? Your own thing? You put your.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shut
yeah.
up. Stop being all. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
do it so
just
easy.
here's my titties. Put it on Instagram.
Yeah, I gotta add some.
Here's a
pictures on there.
stupid video I made. Put it on Instagram.
I have
It's
so many pictures I need to add on there.
yeah, it's very.
But I have somebody who's gonna do it, so I'll be fine.
That'll
Just gotta-
help.
So
they even-
follow
yeah.
Sherrod on Instagram.
Yes, Sherrod Small, Instagram, @Sherrod Small.
And
And-
demand butt.
And then follow Race Wars, and sooner or later.
Yeah, and maybe
Sooner or later.
Oh,
eventually.
Follow Race Wars.
You're going to see all of the guests that have been on.
I remember being like, oh, I wonder if he posted a photo. He doesn't have fucking anything on here. Why am I following this account?
You know what? I got 5,000 Race Wars photos I can
I
put
mean,
on there.
easily, right?
Yeah,
That's
so
6
many.
years worth
I got
of
6
content.
years of photos.
So who was your favorite guest so far, other than my wife, of course?
We have a lot of nice ones. Like Ann Coulter's always good.
And Nicole.
But she always brings a nice controversy with her. But she's good for podcasts.
Oh yeah,
She's-
she's good television.
She's smart.
Yep.
She yaps. She jib jab. So
What's your most controversial guest you've had?
maybe Milo,
Oh really?
or who else did I have on there? I had somebody else. Probably Milo though. Right now, I'm trying to think who else. But Ann was controversial too.
I
But
mean, she's pretty controversial.
But Milo might have been the biggest because we talked about the Leslie situation too, because he had beef with Leslie Jones.
Yep,
And Leslie's a good friend of mine, so I tried to get to the bottom of that. But that might have been the one.
yeah,
Yeah.
Has anyone like gotten pissed and walked off?
Oh yeah.
we almost had one with
Yeah.
the show that you were on.
Yeah.
I,
But I
can't
couldn't
remember.
tell if she was serious or not. I just was waiting.
Oh, which one was it?
Was that the first one you did?
No, the second one.
God, I can't not remember what her name was. She came
She
out.
came in heated.
Oh,
She came in-
Yamanika?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Oh my gosh,
she
she
came
was
in
so
and
heated.
fire.
I was so scared.
And then about
She's a
2/3 then
like,
about
oh
2/3
my
of the way through, she looked at my wife and went, "Okay, sweetie, I guess we have to talk to you now." And I went, "Oh,
I was
shit."
like, oh my God.
Like, shit. I could just see her face
This is an
going,
intervention.
"I'm about to be slaughtered." I swear to you, I'm not the white devil. It was just,
I
it
was
was God. It was like,
Yamanika's hilarious. Sometimes she comes in heated. but
Oh,
she's
she
so
was-
sweet.
Oh my
it
God.
was, it was great.
Yeah.
It was
For
a
you,
great episode
for
for
you,
the
I
outside.
thought she was gonna murder me.
But she just like she went off.
No, she was.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Yummy
liked
is
her. A
And I
lot.
mean, it was
Wow.
kind of
Once
like
I figured out that she wasn't gonna kill me,
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, she was fine. Yamanika tried to act all. She grew up all around all white people. Ain't fooling nobody. Coming in here with all that heat.
I know that's literally what
and that
you
was
said.
it. You
just
were
sat
like,
there
you were giving her shit, but like the rest of the white people on there were like, "Man, we can't really say anything."
No, they can't go at her,
It's
no.
like, we'll let Sherrod take care of this one. It's like,
Sherrod, Daddy, I'm scared.
it's like that's exactly what it turned into. You know, she's bringing up Emmett Till, and my wife's like,
I was like, oh my God.
I was like, I gotta.
The most real.
yeah.
Shit, I just do porn. I don't understand. You know, oh God, it was so. And then I can't even remember when that guy showed up about halfway through from Australia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh God! And he just
have such a good
he
memory,
went
'cause
off
I'm
like a
like-
bat out of hell and got her fired up
Oh,
again.
it
and I
was
like,
Burns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Burns.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Burns came in. I was like,
Yes, yes. Did he come in
Remember
after her? or-
yeah, he
Yeah.
came in. He was like halfway through. He was late. He showed
Oh,
up.
okay,
He was
yeah.
about 14 Red Bull in. He's like, he literally
Yeah,
came in
yeah.
with like a fistfuls of Red Bull.
I was like,
He
we just calmed her
"Holy
down."
shit." And then he went, "No, I'm gonna double down on this with the Aussie accent." It was like,
Forgot about that.
it
Everyone
was
go
awesome.
listen to that because that
Yeah,
was
seriously.
so hysterical.
That was
I don't
a
even
great
remember
episode.
what the name of that episode is. It was around.
Scary as shit.
Yeah, it was around January of this year. Definitely go
Was
watch.
it January?
It was around January. It was because it
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
after you did the show.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Holy shit.
yeah.
I would have thought that maybe like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
No, that was the first one you or the second one
No,
you
second
did.
one,
Yeah,
second
that was
one.
like February because you did January, February, and then you came back in August. Yeah,
Holy
we traveled.
shit, this
Yeah.
year went by fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
it did. It
Yeah.
went from, yeah. I mean, you were on Dinner with Dani in December. Doesn't
Yeah.
it seem like it was like 3 weeks ago?
That's crazy.
Yeah, right?
Last
Yeah.
year, December?
Yeah.
Last December. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
I know it's
Yeah.
like it's freaking September
That's
now.
scary. That's fucking,
Mhm.
no, that's scary.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I know.
I would have thought maybe 4 months ago I shot that.
Yeah.
No. I got clips for you though. I gotta send them to you. You'll get a kick out. of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, definitely send
Oh
them
my
out.
God.
Share them on the
That's a good one, too.
Patreon
That-
account.
Yeah, that episode was awesome.
Nikki and her dog.
Yeah.
You're like, I want to fuck everyone, even the dog.
Even
the
a dog.
dog.
I would have tore that dog up.
That was how we ended the show. Was on that. That was the perfect ending.
Don't give it
You know.
away. People have to watch, babe.
Well, they gotta watch it. So you know.
And
Oh.
that Shorty's prego now, right? What's her name?
Eva.
Yeah,
Eva.
super,
Yeah.
super pregnant.
Like
Super
2 months.
pregnant.
Like
yeah.
that's
I
they
love
give you an
it.
idea. She's doing 2 months.
Yeah,
so
yeah, 'cause she wasn't
not
pregnant
even,
on the
She wasn't
show.
pregnant on the show. So
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah.
She's
I
doing
love
2
that she just
months.
embraced it. She's like,
here
here,
I
I am
am.
pregnant as shit. Swipe up.
Yeah.
And it's still getting swipes.
Somebody's
Oh,
into
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
I call it a twofer.
Buy one get one free.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god.
It's a surprise inside.
Oh my god.
It's like a package.
Like a Cracker Jack.
Oh, dear God. Eva, we love you.
This
We're not
isn't
picking on you.
mine.
We're not
I got a mood ring.
Oh, man.
Have you ever fucked a pregnant chick?
I was married.
Oh yeah,
Before
yeah.
you.
But I don't know. Like some girls don't fuck when they're pregnant.
I have two
I
children.
fucked
you?
pregnant. Hell yeah. First of all, I had abortions before with girls. So
You
once
had one?
yeah.
Like
well,
you did it?
Several. I did
Oh,
it at
you-
home. It was
you
at
had a
home
hanger
abortion
in
kit. A hanger? What am I, a gentleman? I just reaching in, taking it out. I can't afford no hangers.
I imagine you like throwing it against the wall.
Next.
But every
Oh,
time you find out your girl's pregnant, even if you keep it or not,
Yeah.
no more condoms. It's like you can't get double pregnant.
Ah.
Yeah, right. Whoop. I'm smashing into the abortion date. Spilling all in there. Here come some friends.
Oh my
Oh, I go raw shit.
These are potential brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Not so much.
The baby's swimming through other semen. What's happening? Who are these people in my hotel room?
This used to be a good neighborhood.
Oh my God.
What the hell happened?
Oh, I spill all in there. There's nothing to fear no more once she's
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
uh,
Do you feel anything? I don't know how babies work. I'm so.
Oh,
not.
you can't reach. You know, you
it's not,
can't
yeah,
feel
it's,
it. Yeah,
it's not like
different
something
chamber.
smacking your back.
What if you
or
have, like,
anything that.
You know, baseball bat in there.
To
I'm
the
gonna ask.
baby?
I'm gonna call Eva and ask her.
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on.
She's still having
I've seen
sex
your
now, right?
Snapchat.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
Good
your
for her.
Snapchat. Tell me
2
right now.
months.
Yeah, she's By the time this airs, it'll be like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Congratulations!
Wow. She knows a
Yep.
boy or girl. She knows that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if she said. Don't say.
I don't think
'cause
she said. Yeah, I don't
it.
think
Okay.
she said. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
What about y'all? When y'all having some kids?
Oh no.
What's going on, y'all?
I got,
motherfucker?
I got two adults. We're good.
Nope.
So how old are they?
29 and 25.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
two adults.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm not motherly.
Now, do they have kids?
No, they don't have kids yet.
Okay.
We're not gilfs yet.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I can't
She's so
fucking
looking-
wait.
so
I
good.
can't wait.
She's
I'm gonna
looking.
gilf
She's
it
looking to
up.
be inappropriate.
I'm gonna
with-
get a shirt made.
She's be inappropriate with my 25-year-old daughter. She cannot wait to be
I can't
inappropriate with their
wait.
children.
I can't wait.
Kind of like Auntie Mame,
Oh,
just drinking and
It's gonna
smoking
be
cigars
so
and telling
good.
stories.
It's gonna
yeah.
be so good.
Yes, get to play with babies, not outside of your body.
Yeah.
Yes, not destroying your innards.
And hand them back.
No. Oh,
Hand them back.
Riled up and hand them some sugar. Go
there
back.
you go.
Payback's a bitch, kids.
Oh.
Kids.
Are you gonna do your
Yeah,
segment?
yeah. So we have a little segment we call VIX 10.
And I
Okay.
call it Vic's 10 inches.
She flatters.
Nice.
And we ask 10 questions and you get
Vic asks.
yeah.
I just sit
Okay,
here.
and I'm answering.
your answer.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
What's the most annoying question people ask you?
How'd you get started?
We asked you.
I'm talking about on the street, not like in a professional situation.
That's
We're
that's-
dicks.
Yeah. What is your favorite way to eat a potato?
Favorite way to eat a potato? Hash browned.
Ooh, I like those. That's a good.
How about that, huh?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What would the title of your autobiography be?
He's the title of my autobiography would be. Let me get this. Guilty.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Up to this point in your life, what's your biggest turning point? What was the?
My biggest turning point, maybe going away for college. Oh, you mean professionally?
Yeah, just
I
in
was like a
general.
man
What you
growing
think?
up.
What you think is your?
I think just getting away from my family and living on my own when I left for, went away for college was a big point for me.
Yeah.
Like miles away from everybody.
Yeah, kind of have your only self to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a safety net, but it's a distance.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest step.
What are you most proud of?
Just my career, my comedy career, my daughter. Shit
How
like
old's your
that.
daughter?
12.
Nice.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
she's
best.
getting to that age.
What age? I'm
When?
growing a nice lesbian. I'm fine.
Oh no, not that. No. She's getting to that age where they are the meanest human beings on the planet.
Oh, they can
13 to
be.
17-year-old girls.
Mm.
Oof.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I think I got this one now.
You
I
got-
think she's gonna give her mother all that hate.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it's going. No, that's where
Yeah,
it's definitely
yeah,
going. It's not
Because
going
they got
towards you.
too much woman
Yeah, I know.
stuff going on. I'm
Yeah.
like, this, come to daddy.
Daddy's girl is daddy's girl. That's
Yes.
definitely for sure.
It's the golden
Uh,
age right now.
What takes up too much of your time?
Nonsense.
What
Nonsense.
What is your favorite smell?
It's a lot. It's a lot of good smells out there. I'm gonna have to say baby neck. You know when you
What?
smell the baby's neck? You
Oh,
ever have
okay,
a baby?
yeah,
You
yeah.
smell the baby's neck and head. That smell that a little baby has. You have a baby. You
That's
sick.
the smell of your cum.
No, not on the baby. Not what's the process took. I mean, my cum did have a part in it, but it's not. But when you smell a little baby's neck and head, it's like, I love that.
I've never smelt a baby.
You have
you
to.
will.
Now you will.
Now you're going to.
I'm just gonna
He was
grab a
right.
baby on the street. Can I smell your baby's
your
neck?
kid? Yeah, it's gonna
And
go
the
over
more
well.
that's how I'm gonna
newborn,
get
the
arrested.
better. The more newborn the baby, the better. You smell that baby neck?
It's like a new car, but
I think it's something in their
No,
pheromones
it's- yeah,
that make you want to take care of a kid.
It's
Oh,
probably
okay.
actually it's
Okay.
probably accurate. What gets you fired up?
Injustice.
What do you wish you knew more about?
My lineage.
Really?
I don't know.
It's a good one though. What's the one question you would want everyone you meet to answer?
The one question? What'd you put out? Let's answer it up top. No, yes or no. Then let me make a decision about the friendship.
male or female?
Well, that's female.
Just female.
The males, my one question would be, can you loan me a couple dollars this week? Just get me through the week.
Just help her brother out. What's going on? Yeah.
You know you got it.
So there you go. That's the 10 questions.
Yeah, I got through
You
it.
did good.
did
The
good.
baby neck threw me off,
Baby
but
neck is
everything
good.
else.
Yeah.
Baby neck. Trust me on
I
that.
don't
You
even
smell a baby
know where to
neck.
get a baby to smell.
Next time you see
We
a
have
baby,
friends.
I am.
We have friends.
if you even
Where's
call your
Eva?
friends.
Can I smell your baby?
In a couple of months, when you hear this podcast, Eva, please don't go running for
You
the hills.
reacted. You know I'm telling you the truth. You reacted to it. He was like this. No, he
Have
right.
you
Sound
smelled
guys
a
there.
baby neck?
When you
No,
smell
I
that,
just thought it was a funny answer.
y'all ain't been around enough babies, man.
Oh
Oh
man.
God,
You smell that little baby neck right behind the ear, that neck, that baby's like, I'm gonna take care of this thing.
it's mine.
Get away from that. I'm telling you, it's classic, but it's real.
So
Aw.
the girl started school, right?
Yeah, she started school
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah, at the time we're taping this, yeah, it would be this week.
Yeah, she started school already. She loves school. She's in school
Oh,
in
that's
Jersey
awesome.
City. She's a good kid. The school she goes to, I probably would have never got in, but she passed so many tests and auditions
Aw.
good for
and
her.
interviews. They have to have interviews. I'm like, what is it, a job?
Yeah. you-
yeah.
Let me
She's
read a book.
12.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what you think, but it's a battle to get kids in schools.
Oh.
Trust
Yeah,
me on that.
to get good kid, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
problem. Like 12 years old, you didn't
Yep.
get into school, your life's over. You don't get into this school, you're not getting into that school, you're not getting into that
Oh,
school, you might as well be a
God.
garbage man
That's
in
a
New
lot
York.
of pressure.
You know what? And you think and that's the truth, though. It's a domino effect of where you go to school and how you come out of school.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
motherfucker, these parents fight and lie and cheat and use fake addresses to try to get in class.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Wow.
you,
Oh,
it's real.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, look at what just happened with that whole
Is that a
college
New York
scandal.
thing,
with,
or is
you
that
know, no,
everywhere?
it's
That's
everywhere.
everywhere. That's
Oh.
everywhere.
So you did this huge college scandal about people
Oh,
bribing
yeah.
colleges
Felicity
to get their
Huffman
kids.
and her, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Felicity,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah, but that's college. I'm surprised this happens
But you
when
think they
someone's 12.
got caught in college?
they got, yeah.
I'm sure they've been doing it for
Oh.
all the schools.
Oh,
You got-
I thought it
yeah.
was just for college.
Well, you gotta
junior high
think,
school is
yeah.
even the rougher.
Yeah.
Elementary is probably
Wow.
the roughest.
Yeah.
Elementary school, because you want to get your kid in the right elementary school to start it off with so they can get to the right college. But it starts earlier than college.
Wow.
And
No
then it's
pressure.
Is
a
this
battle.
like only private school, or is
No,
this for any
it's public
school?
school too.
Yeah, because public schools, you have like in New York, you have Stuyvesant. You know,
Even
you
like
gotta
across,
get,
remember they had the whole controversy. It was busing kids in the school
Yep.
across on the west side, and all these west side parents didn't want it's public school, by the way,
Yeah.
but they didn't want nobody else coming into the school, and they treated it like a private school. They were trying to, I'm telling you, it's a battle
Wow.
for schools.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's the biggest battle if you got a kid. It's cool. Look at JJ. This.
And again, we're at the comic strip, and we have numerous
Yes, comedians coming by.
numerous
They,
comedians
they
seeing
need
Sherrod.
attention. Oh, that boy, they need some attention. That was JJ Ramirez.
Oh my god, I love it. I know. I wish there's actually a show going on behind
They
us.
started already? Yeah, started. There we
Yeah,
go.
excited.
I don't hear
Yeah.
any boos. So that's
Yeah,
a good thing.
That's a good thing, right?
I've been
But I
before
also
here
don't
for
hear
the
any
long-
lefters, which could be a bad thing. So,
That's true.
Oh,
That's
mm.
true.
yeah.
On that note, shameless plugs.
Yeah,
Let's
shameless
do
plugs.
Say my blogs?
Plug away.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, I got some plugs. Kill a little time. Let me pull it up.
All right, I'll
Don't
do-
forget Race Wars, of course. You know Race
Yeah,
Wars.
go
is-
follow their
So-
Instagram
so figure-
because he
figure
doesn't
this is
post
gonna air.
anything.
This is going to air somewhere around about
Maybe-
4 weeks from now. So,
Maybe there'll be 3
so whatever you got,
Wait.
posts on
Mid-October?
Instagram by the time this comes out.
Yes.
Plug away.
Oh, you take a shot?
maybe 4.
Yes.
Go listen to my episodes.
Yeah, all the episodes. Go to see. You can get the new and classic episodes on Race Wars.
Classic.
That's a classic. We call them the classics.
Yes.
It's on
Instant classics.
patreon.com/Race Wars. But you can come check me live September 14th and 28th at the Comedy Cellar. I'm doing an hour both days. It's on Saturday, September 14th and Saturday, September 28th. And then we got Hell Night. Hell Night's back. It's a near-death experience show that we do.
Seriously?
October 29th at the Village Underground Comedy Cellar. It's all about all the comedians talking about how they almost died.
I want to go.
So it's
Oh.
all, Artie Lang's been on. A lot of people have been
I'm
on.
going.
We're
Are
back.
we in town?
Yeah,
I'm
we're back.
going.
That's
We're
on
back in
October
time.
29th. and
We're
it's
back
a
the
fun
28th.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we're in.
Yeah,
We're
I'll
in.
totally be there.
Artie Lang.
show. Artie Lang, he had 3 stories about almost dying on the way to the last show. So.
If anybody wants
surprised.
to suck Sherrod's dick that night,
Yes.
please go so I can watch.
Yes.
And document it. We'll be documenting.
And
Be
critique.
calling in.
Putting it on my premium.
It's like, oh, that's sorry.
My dick
I
smells
will
like
carve-
baby head.
I will-
Baby neck. Yeah,
It's
baby neck.
alluring. It's alluring like baby neck.
We'll be rating your performance.
Oh my
Dribblers will
God,
be
yes.
severely
I'll be doing
punished.
golf claps.
It's gonna
Bring
be a
in the
good show.
next one.
It's gonna be a good show, October 29th. Near-death experience. If you
That's
want to get on
really-
and talk about one of yours,
Oh boy.
Oh, you got a good one.
I can come in the
Oh, which
audience and give it
one?
to
You got a
too.
good one.
Which one?
You got the
I have
Egyptian
mul-
story.
Oh,
That's about as near
yeah.
death as you could possibly
Yeah.
get. She was in Egypt when the shit hit the fan.
yeah.
Well, what hit the fan?
When
Oh, you
the
gotta
synchro-
watch the
you gotta, You're gonna have to watch the show.
What,
but-
the spring uprising?
yeah,
thing?
she was
Does
there.
it count if I almost like died on a dick?
Hmm.
Can I tell that story?
Yeah, you can tell that one too.
Okay.
That's a good one too.
It could go either
You
way.
almost died on a dick?
You're up to go see the show.
Okay. Yes, October 29th. Let's have you on stage. We can talk about that.
Perfect.
Yes, it'll be fun.
We'll do-
Everybody, I go around the audience too and give the mic because everybody in the audience got a near death.
Really?
Everybody.
Yeah,
has it.
everybody's
It's gonna be really
It's
everybody's
a
cool.
had
fun
it. Yeah.
show.
Everybody
we all
has
laugh
what-
to death.
Everybody has what
Is
they
this like a
deem to
Halloween?
be a
Yeah,
near death.
Is this like
Halloween.
a Halloween thing?
Yeah, it's
This
Halloween
is
thing.
really
That's
cool.
why it's Hell
Halloween
Night.
in the
It's
West
Hell
Village.
Night.
What's Hell Night?
Hell Night is the night before Halloween.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell Night. That's when you're supposed to do all the mischief.
Yeah, it's when you
Throw
throw
all the eggs and we used to
I
throw
thought you did the
pool
night
balls.
of.
You know how you play pool? We used to throw those off the
Oh my-
like
Oh my god.
and frozen apples and frozen eggs.
apples. Yeah,
Frozen.
We were crazy.
yeah, that kind.
They
And
don't do
we'd
that
be
in
safe
Orange
on the
County.
roof.
We're
No,
We
very.
used to be on the roof of the brownstone so we can walk around throwing it down at people. They don't know where it's coming from. I miss being young.
Just killing people.
Nah, just
Just
scaring
man
that was
them.
slaughter.
that
it's
was that
fine.
was before camera phones. We can get away with this shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
I remember one time at my IS-271 in Brooklyn. It was Halloween week and everybody's throwing eggs.
Yeah.
So all the good kids trying to run into school from the bad kids throwing eggs at them. And then one of the, like a guidance counselor who we all looked up to, she's out there and a kid threw an egg at her and she ducked it. It went in her pocket. She pulled it out. And it was steel whole.
Wow.
It was like a Spike Lee movie. Everybody cheered. I don't know why it was so spectacular. But when she held it up, unbroken, nigga.
Fanfare for a common man playing in the background. It was awesome. Like exactly what you
Oh
needed.
my
The greatest moments of my life.
Oh man.
Oh,
But
I'm
yeah,
going
Hell
to
Night.
this.
Come
I'm
to the Hell Night.
excited. All right.
Shameless plugs.
Follow me on Instagram, aka Danny Daniels. Thanks for watching the show. That's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Go watch my TV show, Dinner with Dani, dinnerwithdani.com or on Amazon. Watch Sherrod's episodes. Very funny.
Yep.
There's
It
a
is.
dog. Things happen.
Yep.
That's right. I almost fucked the dog. It's true. But the
True.
dog he's flirting
The
with
dog
me.
was dog
Yeah,
was
it didn't
asking
have a
for it.
2257, so we couldn't do it. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't know.
Sounds good.
It's a light one this
It's a
episode.
light one,
but-
yeah.
And go to the
Um,
hell what is it called?
Hell Night.
Hell Night, because I'm definitely going to that.
October 29th, Comedy Cellar, Village Underground. Get tickets at comedycellar.com. The lineup is going to be fire.
Sounds awesome. You
What's
can find
yours?
me at Instagram and Twitter at Evil Genius Vic, and the book Wait for the Corn: Lessons I Learned from Being Married to Her.
Yeah.
So,
What's the title?
Wait for the Corn.
Okay, is that my copy? You going to sign
This
my
is your
copy?
copy.
Yes.
This is one for you.
Wait for the
parting
corn.
gift.
It's your parting gift. Enjoy.
Nice.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you for listening.
Peace.
Bye.